Hi, ik ben Inge en ik ben terug bij Theo. En ik wil mijn haar eigenlijk iets langer laten groeien, dus er mag niet te veel af, maar verder laat ik het over aan Theo.
Okay. Inge wants to grow back her hair. In the meantime, she will turn around so you can see how her hair is now. The last time we did it with the ball, so you have to find on Inge on my channel and you can see that. And now we are going for a grow back hairstyle with a nice autumn color. Hello friends on YouTube, Inge is back to have a new hairstyle. Now she wants to grow back her hair, but that doesn't mean that it has to be this long on the sides and heavy on the neckline, because now she has two lines. I'll show you that in a second. So I'm going to create a beautiful autumn hairstyle. No summer anymore, although the weather is nice in Netherlands. I started, so as you can see, with protection. I started wetting the hair. Before that, I show you what I mean by the lines. So this curve, and then this part, and then this again. So here I can do a thing with, and I can make it a bit to the asymmetrical lines because I suit her, but she will also throw the hair from the left side to the right, so I have to be aware of that also. Start by wetting the hair.
En als je iets horen piepen, dan moet
Yeah, in the meantime you hear a doggy, but when you see the photos in the back of the video, you can see the dog also. It's her dog.
Ze hoeft niet geknipt te worden.
Nee, dat doe ik ook niet.
Het zou ook wel leuk zijn, een kleurtje.
Zeker, ja, moet je blonderen. Want in the meantime we talk about coloring the dog, but we don't do that because the dog is black. So leave it black. Inge had also black in the summertime and in the springtime. Now watch at the lines and let you show with me. Now when I watch at her hair, and I turn a bit, I can see this line is laying on top of that, but it doesn't reach it, so it stops just above the ears. So to give her a stronger hairstyle, I can use that in her hairstyle. Then I come normally in this line under the skull bone, so I take off here some length, so I get a better flow into the hairstyle, and then I can go anywhere. I can go to asymmetric hairstyle, but I can also go to bob. But that you see, of course, in winter time. First thing I'm going to do is work out this part on the back. Part it on the skull bone, pin the hairs aside, so now I have this frame free. I know that the line is laying under the line of the ears, so there it goes. Take an ultra fine T.K.S scissor, watch it to fall off the hairs, and go in the opposite lines into that. Not too short, but just give it a new shape. In the meantime, I think about the color we're going to create. I love lifting up with the scissor. And if you just follow what my comb is telling me. Op daar zo'n beetje snuffelen.
Had je last van het niet?
Nee, ik heb geen last van. Zolang die geen pitbull is die eraan gaat hangen. What I like about this T.K.S scissor is that it's cutting ultra soft. I took shaving blades on each other, so they give an ultra fine cutting feeling. In the meantime, the dog is standing near to me, smiling. And Inge has also a very interesting implant because it's shaping and waving down. So for those who like to practice on cutting hair, very interesting. And while you're not a hairdresser and you want to learn this profession, I mostly tell take a scissor and a comb and just cut with somebody who is cutting hair. So try to copy that what they do with the tools. You don't have to cut hair to get the feeling of cutting hair. Yeah. See how wonderful this neckline will be. Zoom in. See how wonderful the lines are. Het klepje zakt een beetje naar beneden. Every time just follow natural lines, knowing that I have to go to the ear line, but this makes it possible to create afterwards all the lines I want to get into the winter time. Nou, je haar is best flink gegroeid.
Ja, echt wel.
En hoe is het met hairpulling?
Ja, goed.
Ja, fijn hè?
Is wel lekker op.
Ja, zeker. Iets weg. Deze zijn altijd lastig te knippen. Nou zit ik eigenlijk naast mijn eigen lijnen te knippen.
Kun je.
Ja, zeker. Take a fine Theo clipper. Not influence the lines I just cut. Just cleaning the contour line. But holding it ultra soft of line. So you still can find it in the feminine lines.
Dat is fijn.
Zeker. Het is fijn om vrouw te zijn.
Nou, ik voel het ook best fijn.
Ja, zeker. See, I only use it in the underlines. See how nice soft this line is. So now this is done. So I have a nice new line. So now I can connect this line that's laying on top on this line. So I take only here something away, but keeping the volume so I get a nice round shape on a skull. Get over to a smaller scissor. Hold my fingers away from the skull, but only the tips of my fingers on the line that I just created. And bend it into the line. Also watching at the line that's laying above it, because we're growing the hairs. So here is my connection point. I don't make it short on there, because there is only coming up about a millimeter or something like that. But using her natural roundings to create this shape. So I can get here the next time a bob or a asymmetrical line. Freeze some new hair. Holding length on top. Mooi geluid, hè, zo'n zaagmachine beneden. Oh, die man heeft zo'n mooi werk geleverd hier beneden.
Ja, dat is wel vak.
Is echt een vakman. Eerst is, ik moet toch nog op mijn eigen manier ook nog heel veel dingen doen, want anders blijft het niet in elkaar zitten. Hij heeft het heel mooi bedacht, maar het gaat niet helemaal zoals hij het bedacht had. Maar dat hindert niks. Ik kan het genoeg zelf, ik ben constructiebankwerk. Ik heb het ook zelf getekend. So now you can see what I meant with the upper hair. Here's the upper hair, and it's laying now on the line of cutting. So here I need to take off only a millimeter, what I told you. So I get a nice grow back of the hairs, but also the hairs again in a wonderful condition. And thank God there's still some lighting in the hairs, so we get more diversity in color. See how wonderful this line goes now, and compared to there, it's just hanging down. Ik vind dat ook wel leuk, dat kind wat op de achtergrond mee zit te kijken.
Ja.
Het is wel een mooie poppy.
Leuk met die spoeten.
Ja, het is echt een mooi kind. Going to the right side. Now I have to follow, of course, the lines. So I take first the waving in a position that it lays. And then I go over to the other side. Arm in de weg. So lift up, holding length, connecting on the underline.
Ga maar de man zijn.
Ja, het is wel leuk dat ze zo waakzaam is. Watch at the roundings, because this is other shape than on this side, so you have to be aware of that. But still pointing with the tip of my fingers from the skull, and my knuckles lay on her skull bone. Watch at the fall. Like mostly it's wonderful. Turn a bit. Set up hair aside. Do this on the fall of the skull. That in between. Die weg is gezien. But watch at the lines of the eyebrow lines. So I'm certain that the waving she has, because it's made by her skull, gets into the hairstyle. Een scherp schaartje dit. Watch at the fall. Go in. Not making a too short sideburn.
Goed zo.
But still free of beautiful ears. Lay the hairs on the back of the ears. Pull the ear to the front. So now I have a not too short, all on this line, hairstyle. Take some hair off the top with it. And you see already that it's laying in the same line. Starting on the back, turning on the lines of the eyebrow line again. And take off only a millimeter or 1.5. Let's get to the other side. Ja, er zitten twee kanten aan het verhaal. Altijd. Coming to her left side. Now I have to say, you see the line on top, because she likes to switch. It's laying almost on the line of the ears. So I take first the line beneath it, point my fingers again in the line of the eyebrow line. Zie, die ventilator die maakt toch nog best wel veel geluid. Ik ben nog steeds aan het zoeken naar een geluid. Het geluid.
Het geluid. Raad het geluid. Zoek het geluid.
Yeah. Also on this side, keep the same length, still not going for asymmetrical line, because we're not there yet. Lay your sideboard to the front, get rid of the underhairs, pull the ear to the front, get rid of the small hairs behind this. So now I can go to the top. Zie, die ventilator die maakt toch nog best wel veel geluid. Ik ben nog steeds aan het zoeken naar een geluid. Het geluid.
Het geluid. Raad het geluid. Zoek het geluid.
Yeah. Also on this side, keep the same length, still not going for asymmetrical line, because we're not there yet. Lay your sideboard to the front, get rid of the underhairs, pull the ear to the front, get rid of the small hairs behind this. So now I can go to the top. Coming on top, lay the hairs in the natural fall, start in the center line, take it up, use the small point cut technique, take off only the dry ends. Inge has mostly a lot of hair on top, especially in the midsection. And she really likes hair pulling. When I said it on the video, she was one of the first to have this sensational feeling, but she still likes it. And a lot of my customers do hair pulling. It relaxes the muscles of the hairs and brings a better bloodstream and better condition of hairs. And when I do this to a customer, mostly I get that sensational feeling of, like for example the dog, when you're going to play with the dog and be lovely to a dog or a cat, or that same feeling is just below your breast and above the button. There you have a soft feeling of, yeah, snoozy. So for a guy to do this to a girl, it's sensational. It also gives some rest. Als ik één ding zou mogen kiezen voor de wereld, zou ik oorlog willen gaan verbieden. Dat zou echt te gek zijn. Er zijn zoveel oorlogen nu. Now I come to the front. I like to play with water because I'm a waterman, Aquarius, so I like water. I know she likes to throw the hairs around, so I also make it possible that she can do this. Otherwise I would only cut this in the lines to the back, but now also cut it a little bit to the front, so get this playful effect when she likes it. Give the ultra fine slice technique.
De hond vindt jou ook rustgevend.
Ja. Ik ben ook rustgevend. This on the other side. Throw in a little slice technique. Just so she can play with the hairs. And also adapting the line to the front and the back. So I switch him to the front, but also to the back, so he can play and she can play with the hairs like she likes to.
Ja, dat is wel leuk. Want dan zeggen ze, oh, ben je naar de kapper geweest? Nee, ik heb nou gewoon de andere kant op gefilmd, weet je.
Ja. Ik heb ruzie met mijn föhn.
Ja, dat.
In the meantime, we talk Dutch to each other, for those who think which language do they use. But that's Dutch. We merken dat deze schaar heel scherp is. Je wil liefst alles eraf.
Ja, hou je in.
Ja, Now, for so far the cut, so now I can make her a beautiful collar. Helemaal bij je overgehouden, dus deze is, eigenlijk hier is niks af.
Nee.
Dus we kunnen hier dadelijk naar een bob, want alles zit nu op deze lijn, ook deze zit hier op aangesloten. Dus we kunnen naar een bob, we kunnen naar asymmetrie, we kunnen naar alle kanten nu op.
Goed.
Ja, dus je kunt er gewoon lekker mee spelen.
Ja, nou kan ik het inderdaad zo...
Ja, en dan kun je er krullen in zetten en zo.
Oh, dat is ook leuk. Doe je dat?
Okay, made for a collar, made of collars of lacme. Make a violet line, a deep one. Put in a step 1 of the glint lines, so the dry ends and the dry hair of the summer will be nursed while I do the coloring. Put a photo of the products into the video right now and on the end. And in the underline I mix black with the color, so I get a deeper underline. There will be certainly different colors in her hair, because the blonde color will certainly be a little bit lighter, but that I like. Now I must be sure I have all the color on top, because I mix the black into the color. So then I must be sure that everywhere I have color. So I gently come through. And there's totally no smell coming off from this product. No ammonia, no damping. Just a creamy smell.
Yeah.
Then I lay it back. In the rest over in my bowl is this amount. I put about 8 centimeters. Don't have to put extra developer in, because there's still enough into the bowl. And the color makes it darker, so it works always. Trek de hand bij maar.
Nou, ik ken wel, het is de grijze sik van zijn haar een beetje zwart.
Ja. Het zijn leuke mensen die een hond hebben, die willen heel vaak een hond gekleurd hebben. Dat is echt grappig. The darker color I come into the upper lines, so I get a smooth overflow of the color. Then we go for a coffee or tea, and mostly we go for a coffee. You can do anything you want, but please stay focused, because If we are gone, we'll be back in less than a second, of course. Take out my clocks. Wat? Dat is wat?
Wel fijn.
Ja.
Dat wij weer less than a second, in
Ja,
less than a second
zeker.
of zijn.
Goes fast, less than a second. And it's only with Inge. It takes only a second. So, and we'll be back. So, stay focused. We'll be back. Now I can see the dog.
Yes, was goed.
Came back from coloring after 25 minutes to rinse it out, put step 2 over it of the glint line, and I sealed it with 10. It's a beautiful fluid conditioner of glint. Now I start with a foam.
Jij staat wel half naar beeld, hè?
Ja, dat is goed. Meer zat. Dat is best te zien, hoor. Brushing this through the hairs with the Olivia Garden brush. I think everybody needs an Olivia Garden brush. It's not that I get paid for it or I get a brush for free. I always have to pay for them, but they are wonderful. Start blow drying with a brush almost an inch. Starting on top. Difficult, the size is different.
Ja.
Dus dat... Ik ben sowieso met, als je met de vingers die onderste stukjes doet,
Ja.
dan kun je met een borstel helemaal niet oppakken. Ik zie ook vaak als de kapsels aan het veulen zijn, dan blijft die onderkant die blijft dan helemaal nog nat.
Ja.
Gewoon een dag, gewoon de gele lamp op de gang, heb je de kleur wat moois eigenlijk. So far blow drying. I need something to play with. In this case I take a burra, this is always restylable, and I take a crystal turn. Crystal turn is a product of Goldwell, and burra is from glint. Mix this together, spread it all over my hands. And how beautiful the colors are. You can still see the lighting in her hair. Don't need hairspray on Inge because her hair is strong enough. So I thank you for being my model. Thank you for watching. We see each other next time, and she will be back to have a winter hairstyle after this one. Ask her to turn around for you. Bye bye. Mag. Kleur is prachtig. Just grow back her hair. In the meantime, she will turn around so you can see how her hair is now. The last time we did it with the ball. So you have to find on Inge on my channel and you can see that. And now we are going for a grow back hairstyle with a nice autumn color.